I've clicked start streaming.
Oh damn! Already?
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, I didn't have time to put my makeup on.
I know. Gotta catch you by surprise.
I
Here.
didn't buy this.
Wait, you're not
I
wearing
didn't-
makeup? I couldn't tell.
I didn't buy this fucking clown kit.
Card cast.
Oh,
First
I like it.
5 minutes.
You are the
Oh yeah, right. I forgot about that.
Gonna get
I
me
mean, was it on
demonetized.
That's what I meant to say. It's not my fault.
I'm disappointed in
video's
you.
already gonna get you
Sucks.
demonetized. It's so
I'm
garbage.
so disappointed.
It's
Real
in
not my
you.
fault that
monetized
YouTube
video content.
sucks. It's not my fault that YouTube sucks.
It's your fault that I'm gonna get demonetized.
No, you're
Invoke
gonna get
101 moving over to
demonetized.
Twitch.
Invoke.
You're gonna get demonetized because
I've
Yu-Gi-Oh's
Twitch
a
streamed a
stretch
couple
game.
times. I have Twitch streamed a couple times. It's just really hard to like. I'm really spontaneous when I want to like stream, just like in general. So it's really hard for me to just want to and like promote like, hey guys, I'm gonna do a Twitch stream, and also like,
Right.
what would I stream? I don't care enough about anything.
It's true.
I don't.
Hey,
I can
did you
barely
guys
pick
know
a
my
day.
You
my
can play
my
DB rated.
my favorite YouTuber started streaming? I got a dip so I can watch this.
Oh, okay, no problem.
You can play DB rated, honestly. Like, pick a
Oh,
random
I
deck,
suck,
have a
though.
wheel, what decks
I'm
you want to
kinda
play, and then just spin
terrible.
it, and then DB rated.
I'm like terrible at those
You're not
games.
wrong, girls. I mean, half of DB rated is trash. I'm pretty
That's
sure you'd be
fair.
fine.
That's fair. I'd just
I mean,
be
I
playing
played Mystic
V-Trooper
Mine on the
poorly.
single DB rated ladder. No, just play Evil Twins, and there's a
Evil
bunch of staples in there. You'll be fine.
I am pretty okay with Evil Twins, I am. Evil Twin just has like the same problem like every deck has, where it's like, right now, it feels like you have to go first.
Yeah.
Just play Sky Striker. Go
Ugh.
second easily.
I'd rather
The next time I hear
KNS.
somebody tell someone else to play Striker, I say
Fine.
activate
Play
Mystic Mine on their
Green
fucking
Maju.
life. That's what I'm gonna do.
Play
Card
Green
cast!
Maju.
I'm about to kick you
Whoa,
out of this
happens, man.
call, I swear to God.
It just happens, man. I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Do
It
what,
just
baby?
happens. Here, I'll get the censor button. Hold on.
Jesus, that's terrible.
What happened? Did you swear like
Yes,
within 5
twice.
minutes already?
Twice.
Twice!
It was like the first.
Um,
It was the first thing out of
It was
your
like the
mouth.
first 30 seconds too.
Cardcast, I love you, but sometimes you're dumb as fuck. I caught
Ooh.
myself. I caught myself.
Oh, I'm about to
he
kick
almost did it
both of
too.
you out. All right.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'll just
I didn't
stop
say
talking.
it.
I'll just okay. I'll
All
just stop talking.
Just mute yourself for like 5 minutes.
Maybe just get good with Invoked Mekk-Knight, then you can go second easily.
Just get go, dude.
Oh my
I'm
god,
already
shut up,
pretty solid.
Alex.
He says that because I've been testing Invoked Mekk-Knight with him.
You're disgusting.
I have it right
Has-
here.
has
in
that-
the classic
VW
Invoked 101
knows-
box.
I played VW against him.
Has
You
that been going
slapped
well?
me with your Tron, though.
Um,
You clapped me
well,
up.
It's iffy. It's good on Edo Pro. I'll say that. It's very good on Edo Pro. IRL, it's leaving a lot to be desired. I do like Rainbow Neos though. Rainbow Neos is still just as good as I remember him.
I say that's
Rainbow
that's
Neos.
spicy.
It's so good. But
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
it's Rainbow Neos.
Yeah, Rainbow Neos is still good. I had a guy try to pop it with Pankratops on Edo Pro, and then I just protected it, and then he scooped because all he had was Pankratops. So, oh, now I'm in the
Yeah.
corner.
I like
All right. So since we are now streaming, and we've been streaming for about 3.5 minutes, I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna introduce everyone, and I'm gonna talk about kind of what we're gonna talk about, which is the 2021 season recap, whatever. Up above me,
Yeah.
right there in the fursuit, we have Bulba. Up over here in the other corner, there it goes. Up over there in the other corner, we have the guy who wishes he was in a fursuit, Little Sheep. And over there, next to me, is my pal and friend, TCG Carcast. All three of these boys are my Discord goblins.
I'm number 3. I'm number 3.
All of
Yo,
these
Bulba,
boys
you
are my
don't
Discord
even have a,
goblins.
spit suit, do you?
There's links in the description. We have a good time. We have calls like this, as you've been seeing lately. And I do have an idea for a podcast that potentially, because someone subscribed to my Patreon, thank you, Mia. Because someone subscribed to my Patreon, I have thought about bringing back the idea for a Patreon podcast deal where like the patrons will get it early and they'll be able to come onto the podcast and do a Patreon like This Week in Yu-Gi-Oh podcast. So, but I also have to completely redesign my Patreon. So, don't subscribe to my Patreon, please don't. You will almost certainly not get any of the rewards
Hashtag
on there.
wiretap.
Just out of spite, I will
Subscribe to his Patreon. Please don't.
Yeah, please don't
Also,
subscribe to Patreon.
also
Yet.
for the record for stream, Susan, don't you do anything. This is not the adult juice, all right? This is root beer, all right?
That's the
for,
grape.
for
Oh.
YouTube
I mean,
reasons.
for students some root beer, and we're gonna.
Where's my cap?
Your cap?
For YouTube reasons,
No
this
cap.
is root beer.
Yeah, where's my cap?
He has no. Wait, crap! I need to pull up the Kaiba laughing song. Where is it?
Where's a Kaiba laughing song?
There it is. Oh, hold up! I have to find it. There's
Oh, I don't know what's worse. Is that, or, does anybody here watch JoJo?
No.
No, I have taste in it.
All right, just because you
There's
brought it up,
a-
I'm going to remove
there's a
Bulba
song
from the
Fair
about
poll.
laughing.
All right, I'll see you guys
No,
later.
This is our perfect. This is the perfect segue to talk about that new punk monster since it goes
It's not a
announced in
punk.
2021.
It's a Libromancer. It's the TCG exclusive.
Oh right.
Yeah, the one that should have been an
He
evil
is
twin
a punk
monster.
for being a Libromancer.
He's a punk.
Yeah, Geek Boy that should have been an
He is a
evil
punk
twin.
regardless.
That was such a
Not
wasted
as
name.
low-key salty.
Because there's a character named Geek Boy,
Pop off.
and
babe.
they just wasted it. All right.
Also, nice poster.
Thank you. It's a custom piece from a local artist. It's signed.
Alright, we've let
So-
him rant.
so can I-
think we had some very good conversation because he's gotten his rant out.
All right. Now that I've got my yes.
go.
Now that I've
Okay,
gotten the
so
Geek Boy
here's
rant
my
out.
question.
All right.
Here's a good one, boys. All right, your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh moment from 2021?
Oh,
Ooh.
man.
None of it.
Because I have the perfect one for this.
Go ahead.
I know. That 17 turn stalemate against what's her name using the Blue Eyes deck.
Yes.
So for those of you who were not there for the locals tournament, by the way, RIP International Locals.
That was
We
everyone.
held a tournament where we were playing. What time is it? How long has it been at the stream?
7.5 minutes.
So we were having a shit deck tournament, right?
I played Super Quants, just for the record. I played Super Quants. That
My
was
boy.
fun.
you,
Super
you
Quan.
play shit, Alex. I play turns for God's sakes.
You played
Hang on.
turtles? I didn't know there was a turtle deck.
No, I played tunes.
But
Oh, tunes are good.
so
Super
we were doing a
Quants.
shit deck tournament, right? And obviously, being Hellkaiser himself, I played Cyberdarks.
Oh God.
And a friend of ours, Mistral, I'm so upset that I keep forgetting her name.
Mistral.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mistral.
Mistral.
Someone from Desperate Oaks side of our little group here, was playing Blue Eyes, and I placed a rule that said you can play OCG support for your deck, assuming that it is just for your deck. It's not just like, oh yeah, this happens to work with your deck. So Mistral playing Blue Eyes, so she was also playing of Jet Dragon and all the new stuff. Well, we kept getting into this issue where Jet Dragon continuously brings itself back, but it also protects everything except for itself. And that was the big issue because I would go in for an attack with my with the new Cyberdark bot, with the Cyberdark End Dragon. I would go in for an attack, and then it would just redirect over to what's his name, or it would like I couldn't blow it up or whatever. We did this back and forth for like 17 turns. I think Oak and Bulba can both attest. Like that is the most angry I have ever been in a game of Yu-Gi-Oh.
He
was
lost
so
his
angry.
fucking mind.
I was going crazy during that duel, and then I finally won, and I threw myself out of my chair and just went, yes, finally, it's over.
I forgot we had a YouTube.
Yeah, I literally heard him walk away from because we didn't have cameras on. He didn't have his camera on, but you could hear him just yeet his headphones, just walk over to the other side saying, yes! Finally!
Sorry to interrupt, but Blue
Sounds like a
Apple
blast.
94 says, I like the Discord Goblins. That's good to know, because that's one of the reasons I've been doing more streams lately, is because I want to see if either
You like the
solo...
what? You cut out.
Oh, they like the Discord Goblins.
Yeah, you cut out.
Sorry.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
go.
Someone said that, the chat said that they
Yeah,
like the
I'm like-
Discord Goblins.
Yeah, I'm like the coolest guy you're ever gonna meet. Of course you like me.
Two. We're missing one or two.
One or two of the goblins.
Yeah, we're missing a few
Grumpy.
goblins.
Is Oak a goblin? Who's
We're missing
Oak's
Oak.
goblin?
Boy.
Let me check.
Yeah, Jake should be a
I
goblin.
think Jake's a goblin.
Okay.
Server
Real
settings?
quick, just heads up for you, Nod. I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi or your Wi-Fi, but you are slightly cutting out. I'm sure everyone else can tell me if it's just me or you.
Yeah,
He is cutting out, but it's
Okay.
not too noticeable.
So
I
yeah,
was
do be
gonna
careful.
say,
You are
it's-
cutting in and out a little bit.
it's like
It should be
very,
fine.
very.
Okay.
Where do I check my roll? There's rolls.
Hang on. I'm gonna be right back. I believe in you guys. Survive without me.
I won't. I
Bulba,
can't.
Oak, Grumpy. Bulba, Oak, Grumpy, me card chaos.
Yeah, so we're missing two. Yeah, we're missing two.
Is that all of them?
Yeah, Shiro
Yeah,
deleted his
mostly two.
account, so he's no longer a goblin.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Well, no, I forgot that Shiro was one too, but
Shiro's
I thought
the
there
original
I thought there was
goblin.
another one at least.
Shiro's
He was the first person
the
I ever
best
called a
goblin. He
Discord
plays
goblin.
Gem Knights.
But yeah, they were there before you officially called them the goblins.
Yeah, he was. Well, I called him my Discord goblin. Like he was the singular one because he was constantly in my Discord, like just bothering people, and I thought it was funny. Not like
Yeah,
in a
now
bad
look
way.
at
It wasn't
us.
in a bad way. It was hilarious. But then
Now look at me bothering people with grammatical changes.
But then I recognized that like a bunch of people were in my chat, not in my chat, but in my Discord like super often. So I started calling just the generalized people in my Discord a lot goblins.
Yeah.
What else?
I will say this though. So I'm not the most competitive guy in Yu-Gi-Oh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I do more collecting than dueling, but I still duel. But this year will be special for me because I shit you not, a 10-year losing streak.
Oh,
Let's
nice.
go!
And for the last 10 years, up until this year, I had never won a single duel. No matter what deck I was using, no matter what meta. And it was fucking, I won against Jay. Granted, I was using Glads and he was using Triamids, but
Oh my God, Triamid.
it's still a win.
That's like my go-to.
So if I fact
like,
check,
this
you'll tell
deck
me you
needs
won, right?
support. Was he not using
Okay, nice.
Adamantipator in
Can I go
Triamid?
No, I think it was just pure. It was pure Triamid.
He should have been.
I think. I still have the replay in my. I still have it in my Edo Pro replays.
So
Her
so
trying to
Bulba, I
PTSD.
kind of want to build off what you kind of started, which was like what was our favorite moment, but I want to ease that into what I originally
Yes.
invited everyone in here for, which was to talk about kind of go through each set that came out this year. And I think we'll just talk about kind of our favorite stuff that came out of those sets and our favorite moments
Okay.
during that format whenever those sets were new.
Yeah, Bubba. What the hell, man?
No,
Taking
I
us off
like this
topic?
idea.
What's your
No,
problem?
it was good. It was on topic. I like
It's
it.
what I do best. It's what I do best, my friend. I do everything.
Still on that note, this was probably my favorite part of 2021 was winning like
Oh, the
my
first place
like
one?
big locals.
It wasn't even like an actual
Yeah.
OTS thing. She just handed them out.
Well,
That's still
it was
frustrating.
Oh.
the moment when I realized like I was getting competitive at the game and
Yeah.
it was that milestone.
I was robbed of the
Before
of one of
we
the
get
third
too
place
far from the
ones.
topic.
Like factually.
Before we get too far from Bulba's topic,
Yeah.
I want to ask the opposite question before we get into like too far from that to the point where I can't segue back into the question. What was everyone's least favorite Yu-Gi-Oh moment this year?
Our local shutting
When
down.
Dragoon and TPE came out.
Oh, no, that's actually worse. Yeah, no, Nod's hit it on the head. Look,
What's that?
Mine and
Oh,
and
yeah.
Alex. So for those who don't know, me and
Yeah.
Alex go to the same locals. We've been going. We've been meeting up every Sunday to play. Because our old locals, if you guys have seen the video, my last locals, that our locals no longer exist. They don't play anymore. They don't.
I come
go
back.
out.
Come back, Copium.
It might come back though. Yes, you are correct. They have been whispering that
Copium.
they may return. So hopefully they do, because it'd be really nice. I really like that locals, and I miss that locals a lot.
Agreed.
Yeah, that's gotta suck though to lose your locals.
Well,
Like,
what
holy
sucked
shit.
even
I
harder
feel
is
bad
the
for
other guy.
People who were new.
We started a new locals, and I was actually going to start making content about this. A little sneak peek here, just because I don't think I talked about this in another video. I might have. But me and two other guys, James, who I've mentioned on my channel, and a mutual friend of mine and his started up another locals. But the guy who was kind of running everything, because it was his original idea, me and James were just kind of helping him. The original guy decided that he would rather, and this is just to put it bluntly, he decided he'd rather play D&D, and then decided not to tell anyone about it, and then got upset when we called him out on it. So he closed our. So when we started another locals, he decided to close it. It really sucked.
I'll say this: I think losing us losing it was one thing, but I actually felt bad for all the newer players trying to get into the game and then it shutting down right as they were getting into it.
Yeah, because there was a lot of different people who I'd never seen before. I agree. It was pretty rough.
It was like 6 or 8 people at the new locals, and then it felt sweaty, so the new people just kept getting rolled, and it was maybe round 2 or round 3 they would play. Otherwise, it would just be Altergeist or Atticnist or Sword Soul, whatever. Yeah. It was kind of pain.
It was a rough environment.
It was like Cyberdarks and stuff.
That's the shit that really pissed me off.
Well, and I don't want to drag it out too much, but just to kind of put it in perspective, because you had the people like me and Alex and our friends who came from the previous locals playing against people who had never gone to a locals before. So it was really rough.
Yeah.
Jumping back on target. Oh, sorry.
At times.
Yeah. Jumping back on target.
Oh, wait. Well, before we do, I got one more shitty Yu-Gi-Oh moment.
Right before you here, real quick.
Yes.
For my garbage Yu-Gi-Oh moment. Do you guys remember when I told you that I went X0 at that Cyberdark structure deck profile thing?
Yeah.
That was actually my second Cyberdark tournament. I went to one before that. 0x.
Oh.
I spent 6 months practicing Cyberdarks to go to a Cyberdark sneak peek and get 0x. And then I went to another one and I did get X0. But
the turns have tabled.
Yeah, but I have never told you guys that about that before because I was a little embarrassed, but you know what? Fuck it.
I don't mean to bring up really, I don't kind of fuck shit, but if we're talking about shitty Yu-Gi-Oh moments, as far as the communities go, I have to bring up the APS tweet. I have to.
Oh. What? I don't want to get too into this. This is a very politically charged tweet, and I don't really want to get into it.
Yeah, see, but it deserves to be up there, though.
It deserves to be mentioned, but that's all it deserves.
But not. Yeah, so it deserves to be mentioned, but not talked about.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the tweet, but I'm just saying the fact that the tweet happened deserves to be in this moment.
I think that was a bad moment for them.
That's fair, yeah.
But let's move along from that one.
Can I change my best moment of the year?
Sure, you can change it. Was it the Cyberdark thing?
My best moment of the year was hitting 1K.
Oh!
Let's go!
Let's go!
All right. Getting into the meat and potatoes of this. The first set that came out in 2021.
Thanks for carrying me,
Yes, sir.
Do what?
I said thanks for carrying me.
Thanks for carrying me. Dude, no wonder my back's been hurting. The first set of 2021 was Blazing Vortex, also known as Blazing Dumpster Fire.
I don't want to talk about it. Just skip.
Don't even get me started on Blazing. Shut up. Move on.
What? Cards.
Okay, yeah, what was it?
BLBO was the
Prosperity.
That was Thunder Dragons, right? Or am I wrong?
No, Prosperity was in Lightning, wasn't it?
No, those were only 2 good cards.
Prosperity was in Lightning.
It was Blazing Vortex. I think Blazing Vortex was Kit, and the Lightning Overdrive was Bearbrim. Because Lightning Overdrive came out.
What are you people on about? Yeah, that's the Arm Dragon.
Yeah,
set?
Blazing Vortex had Arm Dragon.
Thunder Dragon, not Arm Dragon.
Oh, did I say Thunder Dragon?
Arm Dragon Thunder. It was Arm Dragon Thunder.
Yeah, you said Thunder Dragon. I was like, what the fuck?
That must have been where I confused myself.
It was 2 good cards in the set, and the rest was trash. Straight dumpster fire.
Blazing Vortex also had S-Force, right?
Did it?
Best budget deck ever, though.
No. Oh, I think it did.
It did. I remember.
And it had an evil twin. It had one evil twin that was really good.
Yeah, why did they split up Frost and Treat?
Oh, it had this guy. I just had to check. It had white baking in it. The best Skull Servant support.
Oh, there you go.
okay.
It had him in it.
Neat.
I don't know why they split up the support over like 6 sets. That was stupid.
It seems really dumb to just split them up over different sets.
It was just 4
what
cards
did Treat-
too.
Treat
Yeah,
came
so it's
out
like, what
in,
the point of splitting them?
We'll get to
Treat
each
came
evil
out
twin.
towards
This
Halloween,
was Treat.
right?
This was Treat. Treat was Blavo.
Okay.
Treat
Treat was.
Blavo.
Never mind.
Treat was the
I had a
first one.
theory, but no, I don't know.
But yeah,
Okay, next
we'll
set.
cover the evil twins as we go. No one had any good moments with Blazing Vortex?
It was first pre-release though, I think.
Getting Arm Dragon support.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
So, like, my
And
whole
also
thing
really
was, like,
surprisingly good Arm Dragon support too.
by the time I had gotten back into actually playing, like, competitively, fucking Blava already fucking passed.
Oh, okay. Okay. I guess we'll move into...
I think I got...
So then we will move into Lightning Overdrive, which, for me, the main archetype out of here for me was, I think it's right here. Where is he? Where's my boy? There he is! Handsome Faker. We got the Disney World deck.
Oh.
go ahead.
We had Amazement.
My best moment with Lightning Overdrive is probably going to be the same exact moment I had for the next 3 sets, which was I managed to pull every single money card. Fun fact: I actually just I opened Lightning Overdrive when it came out, and I actually pulled the Aluper Jester of Despia. That card is currently like $80-something because the structure deck is coming out really soon. I actually sold that card a couple weeks ago because I was flat broke and didn't have money to buy my family what they wanted for Christmas. Actually, I had what I did to buy my mother and father, but not my brother. So I actually went and sold the Jester Despia, little under market price, but that's okay. I also sold some Lost Arts, so I made money. And then I just used that to buy Drew his what's the golden guy? I pointed the Infinity
Eldritch.
Gauntlet. Okay,
Golden
like you
Lord?
guys can see what I'm talking. Golden Lord thing. Yeah, Eldritch. There we go. I bought Drew his Eldritch package.
Hang on, he's on my desk too.
That finally came full circle.
There he is.
Hey guys, I gotta drop. I got a party to go to. It was
Bye,
nice
Alex.
chatting.
Bye, Miner.
Happy New Year's Eve / New Year's.
Niner!
Farewell,
Peace out, everyone.
Brand.
Farewell.
Goodbye, Alex.
All right, we
Land,
can drink
Dan.
now.
Drink to that, brother.
Oh,
Cheers.
I moved up to the top row. Cool.
Yeah.
So, like,
bottom,
for me-
just where I like it.
You want to make a guest appearance?
So for me, it's
Your
like
hand is.
so it's like my screen is split in half, right?
Right.
I'm on top, Nod is on the bottom, and then you hit your own fucking half. This is bullshit, Cardcast.
On the stream, me and Bulba are the top squares and Cardcast is the bottom middle.
Yeah, baby. Bottom bitch, just like
so-
I like it. Whoop, whoop.
So continuing with Lightning Overdrive, I believe this was also the set where we had... who was it? This had Prada Prosperity in it. This also had War Rocks in it, which was a waste. Right? Did this have War Rocks in it?
Oh,
I
dude, the
feel
best
like it
deck of the
did.
format.
So that was garbage.
I'm waiting for Konami to give War Rocks. I bet it's gonna take one card. I bet Konami's gonna make one card that breaks War Rocks.
No, the
You
next
think so?
set had my boys in it.
Yeah.
Okay, so not this one. But yeah, this did have Despia in it, which I know a lot of people liked. This had Amazements in it, which I really liked. This also had another Evil Twin. This had the Christmas Evil Twin, which made Evil Twins still a lot more playable. This had Frost in it.
Fucking
Aren't they just like a second play set of the main two?
They are.
am I wrong?
They special summon each other if you have
Kind
the
of.
opposite. So they're like the Ash answer.
Wait a damn minute. So they put. Wait, so one summons the other, but they didn't release them in the same set?
No, so what happened? So the original ones,
No.
when you
No, they
normal or special
didn't.
them, so the original ones,
Right.
if you normal or special summon them, they special summon their opposite. These ones say if you control their opposite, you can special summon them. But
Yeah,
yeah,
but it's the fact that this one was put in fucking Blavo,
Yeah.
but then this one was put in fucking Lightning Overdrive for some reason.
they legitimately
okay, that makes
they
sense.
could have put the Evil Twin support 2 cards in one set, 2 cards in another set, or realistically, it was 4 cards total. I could have put it all in one set. Oh, Lightning Overdrive also
Really?
notably
I
had
don't know
Diviner
why
and
they
Herald.
did it the way.
Lightning Overdrive had Diviner.
Wait a minute.
Thanks for making Drytron meta, bitch. I also sold that card. I think I sold it to Nacho. Like I said,
Yes.
I for the next handful of sets, I opened all the money cards.
I can't fucking talk to Nacho anymore. Like, I swear to God. Like, anytime I'm in a Discord call, it's always these nuts every fucking 20 seconds.
That's funny.
It got so he would DM me
for it.
for no fucking reason. He would just DM me, Bulba these nuts. That's it. There's no fucking context. There was no why though. He would just say, Bulba these nuts. I'll be right back. I gotta meet.
Oh my god. Oh, bye. But yeah, Lightning Overdrive. I'm trying to think if I had any cool moments with that. Amazement was.
Then there were two.
I know. I'm trying to think if I had any good moments with Lightning Overdrive. I guess I played Drytron for a while. I did pretty well with it.
You didn't. No, Amazement's came out in the last set, right?
Amazements were in this one. Amazements are in
This
Lightning.
one, you fucking loved it. Dude, I remember the first week of Amazements. You loved that deck.
I still do. It's right there. It's on my desk.
Cool.
I just need to touch it up. I need to fix it. I need to find a way to make it good, and it's probably gonna be Big Gold Lad here. That's probably what it's gonna be.
What about does that deck already plays copies of what's a Trap Trick, right?
No, because it's all trap based. So Trap Trick only locks you into one trap per turn.
Isn't that what Trap Trick does?
Trap Trick locks you into one trap
Oh,
after you activate it.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. So trap decks
Okay,
don't like
I know
it,
that.
but Buster Blader loves it.
Yeah, Buster Blader fucking loves that card.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I played Drytron a lot when this set came out, and I did fairly well with it. I like to think I'm a pretty decent Drytron player. T-pose for power.
Assert dominance.
The slow spin. The slow
Oh, we
spin.
turned the camera off.
Oh. Oh no, I lost both of their cameras. There they go. Handsome faker for the win, says Alex. Alright, so that brings us into the next
Alright,
set.
what's next?
Dawn of Majesty. This was a favorite of mine. Just to kind of
Which one was Dawn? I don't-
this. Hang on, let me pull up chat real quick.
Oh, this set was so disappointing.
Combined with Sexy Lord, gonna make people lose focus on the game and lose. Dama had my boys, the Bee Troopers, in it. That's the most notable thing I can remember about this.
Oh my god, you don't shut the hell up about bees. You love this deck so goddamn much.
It's so good.
The second he pulled the fucking shit for Beat Troopers, he would not shut the fuck up about Beat Troopers. I love you, but Jesus Christ.
So to give the channel an idea, right? I'm sure they've heard enough, but like, outside of your deck profiles, right? To give them an idea of what it's like with talking to Nod. If I'm ever in a Yu-Gi-Oh run and I go, I need a new deck, and he goes, play bees, and I go, I don't want to play bees. Like, no, play bees. I go, and then I came back and said, hey, so I figured out Phantomites does exactly is like it's one of my favorite kinds of decks. It snowballs, does stuff. He goes, nah, play bees.
If you
that's kind of funny because I was thinking about playing PK.
I played PK too. That was a pretty solid deck I picked up. For those who
PK.
haven't joined the Discord, but for those who have been subscribed for a while, if you remember way back when Battle Lost came out, Mio actually made a meme that said it was a picture of Dib on a bee from Invader Zim, and it was like Nod when he plays Battle Wasp. And whenever I started playing Bee Trooper, she put it back in the Discord and was like, it has relevance again.
So I have a question for you. Does Bee Trooper have a Does Bee Trooper have a field spell of any
Yes.
kind?
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a fun thing you can do. You can actually take that meme, make it the size of a card artwork, and you can put it into the YGO profiles for the photo of the field center. When the field center gets played, it'll actually put the meme on the field.
I want that. I would gladly play that.
I'm gonna make Nod a texture pack for YGO Pro that just has that, and it's got painted stock music, and then like all the Beach Trooper cards are just different, like it's like Nod's head on a Beach Trooper or something. I don't know.
I actually did. There is a channel in the Discord for custom Edo Pro packs. I put one in there forever ago. That's my custom Evil Twin pack that I made. I love the beam.
I'll have to modify it then, so you can have that thing.
Yeah. But yeah, there is a custom.
You finish quickly. You're gonna go straight to this fucking beat pack.
I also have a Mio texture pack, but that's because I'm a simp.
Wow.
I'm trying to think what else came out of Dawn of Majesty, but I'm really sorry, but the only thing I can think of is these.
What's the thing?
It's the Stardust support. Was the big pusher.
Oh, Stardust, yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, none of it was super good. The
Synchro
only like
Overtake
worthwhile combo the deck had was hyper specific. Overtake was fine, but like I mean like all the other stuff. I know
it's better in Mermaid.
The new Stardust Synchron is actually the Stardust Synchron is okay.
Yeah,
but like it doesn't fix Synchrons. They're still slow as hell.
Mm-hmm. I still think the Legendary Duelist stuff for Synchrons was really good. The the Magic Hero.
Yeah, that one was
really
good
for Synchrons.
Yeah.
That was good. Yeah.
God, there must have been at least 2 other decks in this set because Bees were the TCG exclusive, and I feel really bad that I can't remember what else was in here.
Here, I'll check for you.
All you need to know are fucking bees!
That's all that mattered. I'm not gonna lie.
Despia was super big in this pack. They had a lot of Despia stuff in here.
Oh, yeah, there was a lot more Despia stuff.
Oh, wait a minute.
No, it was branded.
Oh, this is the set Aluber came out in.
Branded was in this.
I'm looking at the thing right now. This has Despia stuff, but yeah, this is actually the set that Aluber came out of.
So then it was the last set that had branded in.
Yeah, and it was the last set that had Diviner. That's right. So I pulled Diviner, then I opened this set, and I pulled this set, and then I pulled Aluber. That's right.
Okay.
There was some Mystical Beast stuff in here. There was Gustos.
Oh god, Gustos.
Oh yeah, there was a Gusto support.
Wait, is this the? Wait a minute. Is this the set that has? Hold on a minute.
What?
Oh no, it just has one. Okay. This set has a piece of Sous Ship support in it.
Oh, Sous Ships were in Lightning Overdrive too. Those are also on my desk.
One bit of Sous Ship.
There's Sous Ship.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is the set that gave Bulba his Tindangle support.
Hang on, what?
Oh fuck you!
Sous Ships come out of?
No, I did not fucking
Tindangle Jarelth.
The fucking Tindangle meme. Can we let that one die along with the pegging meme?
Let's see here. And then, yeah, that's it. And there's just a bunch of other like.
there?
No,
this had all the Sous Ships.
Sous Ship.
This had all the Sous Ships except for the
did
new
it? I don't
ones.
see.
It was Dama and Bode had the entire Sous Ship archetype.
This
I just looked.
This set also introduced us to Sunny
Yes.
Straight.
Yes, this had one more Evil Twin card, the continuous spell. Sunny Snitch, which is their 10 key, which is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what that one is? It's basically just 10 key.
Yeah, it's just 10 key. On activation, it searches an Evil Twin, and then whenever your opponent normal specials while you control an Evil Twin, you gain 200 and your opponent takes 200 in that order. Speaking of Evil Twins, I have those right here too.
That's like the 7th deck Nod's lifted up. How many decks you got there, bud?
He's got a lot.
I'm gonna plead the 5th on that. I watch a Transformers podcast, and anytime they mention a figure, the guy will be like, "Oh, I have that right here," and he just pulls it off, and it's not
just like lift it up.
Yeah, he just has it. He just spawns it, and I'm like, "Oh God, that's me." But Yu-Gi-Oh!
How many of those fucking things do you have? Let's not answer that question. Just trying to hide his shelf.
We got more. I mean, they're over there. They're a little far for me to just reach. Like I have to slide across. I do have Transformers over here though. I did, but a little far for me to go.
I got this. I got Pops.
All right. So.
What do you have? A knife? No.
Oh my god! I fucking
All right,
love it.
and the last set of 2021, at least for the core booster sets, was Bode, Burst of Destiny.
I was gonna say I was like there was way more sets this year,
we're gonna
right?
get to the side sets in just a second, but
Yeah.
for core boosters, Bode was the last one. This set
Yeah,
had,
I forgot
of course,
there was like core stuff.
Yeah,
Shit.
this of course had DPE in it, which I don't think there's nothing about that card that hasn't already been said. It's a menace like Spider-Man is. God, I wish I knew who Spider-Man was.
Bring
Yeah, but the only difference is I actually like Spider-Man, so fucking hell.
I'm picturing fucking like J. Jonah Jameson, and he's like yelling at normal Phoenix Enforcer. He's like, "Bring me pictures of DPG." For those of you that are plebs, it's Destroyer Phoenix Guy in the Japanese, and that's why I refuse to call it Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer, because Phoenix Guy. No, I will not go down idly. All right,
Can we mute
every
Cardcast?
single Destiny
Do I
here
have that
is
power?
dude. Yes, you do.
Yeah, you do. You own the server.
Just mute.
Dad, why?
What? Kill?
Let me tell you why TPG is superior.
So what else was in Bode? There was some rocket support, like they needed it. That was in there.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, there was a little bit of rocket support in Bode. There was another Destiny hero. For those who don't know, there was another Destiny hero card in this set.
Yeah, there was 3 Destiny hero cards in this set, right? There was DPG. There was
Denier.
Fuck, I forgot that was his new English name. I hate it.
Yeah.
Denier, and then they gave us the Plasma Trap, right?
No, that was in Gold.
Yeah, I think so.
Or Brothers.
Oh, that
Was
was
it?
in the other one?
I think it was just those two. I think it was just
Was it?
these two guys, and the rest of it was in Anime Chronicles. Or Brothers, sorry.
Huh.
Bode
That's weird.
also
I thought
had,
there was another card.
Bode also had Flunderies and Sword Soul, of course, 2 decks that I'm kind of whatever about. Don't really care.
I think the universe is kind of whatever about them too.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I do think that they need addressed in some fashion, but I think that it's also good that we finally got a set that had some decent archetypes in it. So that's nice. Was there anything else in Burst of Destiny? I really don't think there was anything else worth Oh, there were some penguins, right? So there were some penguins in this?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. There are penguins in BOD.
There was one more thing worth
Wait,
mentioning.
BOD had penguins?
We got the Link 4 for Evil Twins. That was the other thing that was in here.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, and the rest of the
Yeah.
Sue ships. But the Link 4 Evil Twin was what was banging about this set. So to put this in perspective, if you haven't caught on already, every core set had an Evil Twin card in it. For the whole year of 2021.
And a Sue ship, it looks like.
No, Sue ships were only in 2 sets.
Just about, yeah.
No, Sue ships weren't in Blavo or Lightning. They were only in Dama and Bode.
That's probably for the best, because Blavo was fucking shit. Let's be real.
It couldn't have. I literally just looked at the set list. There's only 1 Sue ship in Dawn
I
of
just
Majesty.
read the deck. I just looked at all the cards.
Then this Wikipedia set list is incomplete because
Yeah,
there's
okay.
only
Why
one.
are you trusting the wiki?
So Bode, this is Bode, which is the new stuff, and then Dama, which is the first wave.
All right,
Yeah,
I'll believe you.
thank you. I went all out for that deck. Chinese food box.
I'll never doubt you again, baby.
That's fucking great, though.
All
Dude,
right.
Nod went hard on Sue ships like I went hard on heroes. Got the Jaden mat, the Ubel Field Center, custom Duel Academy sleeves, a red and white deck box.
No,
For special
that was
edition-
fucking hard. You went fucking ham on that shit.
I don't have a Sue ship map.
That's fair.
Oh wait, I could get a sushi roller and use that as a Sue ship mat. could.
You should just get not for the field center, please God, just have it like a little tray of like soy
bento
sauce
box.
and wasabi for the field center.
The field center I use is this Gemtech Sriracha packet.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
I mean, yeah, that's brilliant.
So
No, but it would be even bigger if it was wasabi and soy sauce on like a little field center thing.
So moving into the core sets, the first one is, or moving into the side set. Sorry, the first.
I thought we
one
were
is,
just in the core sets.
Yeah, the side sets. The first one's Ancient Guardians. I didn't open this set. I know Skullmeister was in it.
I forgot that set existed.
Yeah. Oh,
I've never touched that
Hang
set.
on. Did this have Urzartic? Oh, it had Urzartic in it. I bought this. For once, something isn't on my desk. Urzartic isn't over here anymore. I've moved Urzartic.
Wow.
You guys hear that? Invoked101
Never thought
has
I'd see
failed
the
you.
day.
Revolt! Revolt!
Let me double check.
Unsubscribe right now.
Let me make sure he's not over here. It might be in this box. Nope.
I want to see that sub count go down right now, Invoked101. What do you call your fan base?
Nothing.
What do you call your fan base?
Alright, Invokers, I want to see that sub count drop by midnight. Let's go!
I don't really have a name for my subs. They're just my box fans.
I mean, that's still better than the low gang. Fuck's sake.
Fuck watching the crystal ball drop. I want to see that sub count go down, baby.
But yeah, this had Urzartic.
You're like,
which,
it reached 0! Wait, it's not New Year's, yo! No, but I'm checking at Nod's sub count.
So this had
Happy New Year's, boys.
Urzartic,
Forgot about that.
Odactic, and Cephalocord, which all three of those were pretty underwhelming, but at least Urzartic did something unique. I mean, it did.
And now they're part of Drytron, the end.
Yeah, kind of.
And now
Not
they're
really,
part
but
of-
more like Drytron is part of them. But neither deck really wants to use either card's support. Like, it's one of those weird, like, things where they were like, well, both of these decks are themed around stars. I guess we'll give them a fusion monster. Even though they weren't even from the same deck build pack. Like, it's so weird.
I mean, a little bit.
Oh yeah,
the
speaking
first
of
time
Bode,
Konami's
it
made a
had
dumb
Urzartic
decision.
and Drytron support in it. The next side set was King's Court. I think Cardcast was probably the most excited out of all of us for that set.
So,
Safe to say,
alright. So as the resident Egyptian god card expert, I'm gonna say something real quick. If you think the Poker Night support out of King's Court is good Egyptian god support, you're the exact kind of idiot that Konami made the structure decks for. There's one good card in that set, and it's Joker Straight.
Joker Straight is
The end.
nuts.
Joker Straight is really
Straight
good.
is really
Joker's
good.
Night and Joker Straight were really good. I will say that.
Getting a what is it, a 3K? Getting a 3K raw for free. Well,
Yeah.
okay, so like I've shown you guys this before, right? Like the best combo for that deck is opening Guardian Slime and Joker Straight. You end up with like a 3K. I think it's either a 3K or a 4K. Or no, fuck, I think it might be 5K actually.
Raw.
Yeah, it's 5K. You end up with a 5K. You end up with a 5K raw without paying any life points, and then you still have like 3 or 4 cards in hand.
Mhm.
That's pretty great because one of those 4 to 3 cards could be your what's it called? Could be your Mound of the Bound.
Yeah. This set also had some
So.
Utopia stuff in it. If I recall.
Oh yeah, it did.
There was a Collector's Rare Utopia in here.
It did, yeah.
I don't know if this is where they brought in the Utopia structure deck. This is where the Utopia structure deck came. This is where they imported the Utopia structure deck with Utopic Draco Future. Or Utopic
Utopia or
Dragonic Utopia, whatever.
Utopia had a structure deck in the OCG?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, we got some of it in King's Court, and I think we got the rest of it in another set. It might have been Bode.
Maybe, I think, yeah.
I think it was oh,
It might have been Blavo.
It wasn't Bode. It was let me look through here real quick because it's the cover card. It's Lightning Overdrive.
Oh, that's where the first stuff came from then. So Lightning Overdrive had the first wave,
Yeah,
and then there was a
it's the-
structure
it's-
deck
yeah.
in Japan. and that got imported in King's Court, or at least part of it did.
Because the
next
Utopia Monster is the cover card for battles or for Lightning Overdrive.
Next up is a set I actually can talk about because Konami made it for me, and that was Legendary Duelist Synchro Storm. Obviously, the only thing in here that mattered was Speedroids, which I do have. I can spawn.
But
that.
Baroness is pretty cool too.
I bought some packs that we had at work. I'm not gonna lie, I opened it. I got Speedroid stuff. I hope you're fucking happy with yourself now.
I am. I got a Baron, and I
I
got
think
a
all I got
motorcycle.
out of it was a rare.
I got a Ghost Rare. Can I spawn my Ghost Rare? Oh, it's in the closet. I can't spawn it.
Yeah, fuck you. All I got was a rare Stardust Warrior and a rare Tectomberg. That's it, brother.
I got a Ghost Rare. I got a Baron. I got a motorcycle. I got a child that was a tuner. I got a synchro tuner. I got a wheel.
I fucking hate this guy.
I was so happy. I got so much stuff. I love that.
I'm happy for you, Not. I really am.
Thank you. It was made for me. That was my stuff. It was made for me and Winter Kills. Konami, that was it.
Konami went ahead and made Nod support, and then they went ahead after that and made Cardcast support. It was really nice of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when are we going to get Bulba support? This is some bullshit.
There was Lyra stuff in here, which Tri-Brigade decided to abuse. And then there was,
Cardcast.
There was Fleur Synchron support in here, which Sword Soul decided to abuse. Which was Baron. Baron was the only thing worth mentioning of the Fleur support. Sadly.
It's not a day in the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG if your support doesn't get abused by someone who didn't deserve it.
Yeah. Unless you're Speedroids. Our support that got abused got put to 1, and now we're the only ones who use it. But we have like 7 ways to search it now, so that's pretty cool.
Other people were using your support, and you're the ones that suffered.
ABC. Oof. I wish.
Rise up, ABC players! Rise up!
And then the last set of 2021, and as Cardcast mentioned, this I believe was the Cardcast support. Was
no, I was referring to the structure deck that came out. We
still have structure decks and a couple other things to talk about. But yeah, the last side set that came out was Brothers of Legend. Notably, this was our Animation Chronicles import set. This had the Diabolos the Mind Hacker reprint in it. So it had whatever. It had our reprint of the prize card in it. It might have had another prize card in there too. I don't recall. It had the Karibo brothers finally. It had.
Oh yeah, this is my set. You're right.
It had.
Rebirth Judgment in it as well.
Yeah, it had Rebirth Judgment. It had Dragonroid. It had notably not Shuttleroid as an import for some reason. It had.
That is kind of weird.
It had another piece of Speedroid support. It had Speedroid Rhoda in there for me.
Fuck off.
Do you think that the OCG is the same way about wanting imports that we are? Like, we get say we get like a TCG, like a 2 TCG exclusive like pack filler card that's like as shitty as Shuttleroid is. You think the OCG is like, man, we still didn't get that shitty pack filler card from the TCG?
There has to be someone.
Do you think the OCG is? I was say right there, they have to have the OCG must have their version of Shuttleroid for us, right?
Yeah,
they have to.
It has to be some random card.
They just have to.
It has to be.
And the worst part is that we have.
It's probably one of those kendo pendulums, one of those kendo machine pendulums we got in like Shining Victories.
Dude, it's always GX cards. What the fuck? Wait a minute.
It's always whose cards?
It's always. We're never get. It's always us who don't get GX cards. We don't get Shuttleroid. We don't get Kluger. We only just recently got Zenith announced. Ooh. Konami's holding out on the GX support.
Damn.
Hold up.
Cardcast
Wait a
conspiracy.
Minute. It's a right.
TCG conspiracy
it's a play against me.
This is his next video. I swear to God.
What do you think the C stands for?
I I do know
Shut
for a
up.
fact that there are some OCG players kind of chomping at the bit to get B Trooper because over in Japan you can search Max C with them.
Fuck off.
Oh my god, you can.
Yeah, I know you can. You just equip retaliating.
realize
Actually,
I
You
didn't
can
think
do
about
it
that
through your
before.
combo. It's so easy.
okay, forget what I ever said. I'm not going to Japan for Yu-Gi-Oh! This is bullshit.
They don't have B Trooper. It's fine.
Good lord.
They can't search it. They gotta open it.
I actually forgot they don't have Beat Trooper.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not yet.
thank God they don't have Beat Trooper. The second I
Best
see
deck.
one fucking Beat
Best deck
Trooper
in
deck,
JP.
I'm gone.
All right, but that Brothers of Legend, overall, I think it was one of those sets that, unlike the original Battles of Legend and Battles of Legend, was it Relentless Revenge? Was that the second one? Unlike the
think so.
Yes.
yes, because Heroes was the third one. Yeah. Battles of Legend Light Revenge, as we all know, was probably one of the greatest sets ever released. Relentless Revenge was pretty good in itself. Heroes Revenge was pretty meh. Armageddon was also rather meh. And Brothers of Legend falls into the category of it was pretty meh. So, kind of another disappointing.
Sounds about right.
Another disappointing Battles of Legend. Hopefully, we can get a good one because it'd be really nice to get a good Battles of Legend again. I'm kind of tired of these Battle of Legend set just being disappointing, considering how good the original Battles of Legend was. So, talking about other booster things and card packs that came out this year, of course, we got the two Egyptian God structure decks, Obelisk and Slifer, which were rather terrible in terms of structure decks. They were effectively just starter decks.
I should leave. I'm gonna get really toxic if we talk about the.
I wasn't gonna talk about them past that.
Call them as loud as you can when we start talking about Cyber Darks.
That's what I was gonna talk about. He just got up and left and didn't let me finish. I wasn't even gonna talk about them.
All right, I'm back.
I was just mentioning them. The other structure deck that we did get this year.
So here's my thoughts about the God structure decks.
Did we get the Ice Barrier one this year? Was Ice Barrier this year too?
No.
No, that was last
Wasn't
year.
it last year?
Last year, yes.
Are you sure?
Okay.
Was Charmer this year?
Yeah, because we were still in my old house. I know it was because we were still in our old house when Drew, like halfway through living in our old house when Drew bought the Ice Barrier deck, and we moved in here towards the beginning of this year. So
Was Charmer this year?
that was last year.
Charmer was last year too?
No.
No.
Oh,
Charmer was
Charmer
last
was
year.
this year.
Charmer was last year. It was last October.
Yeah, Charmer was last year too.
It was last October. So then, so we got the Egyptian Gods and
Yeah,
we
I wouldn't
got
remember.
Cyber Darks. We got the Cyber Style structure deck, which,
Yeah.
card cast, you can just go. You can just
Aren't
talk
those
about
two
it if
like
you
the
want.
only like notable like?
So I want to
structure
talk about
decks?
real quick how great Konami is for finally seeing that I have been asking long enough, and that me and Nod finally memed CyberDark support into existence. We Yugi no-no'd that motherfucker, and I am so happy because let's be real, all right? Cyber Dragons.
I
they
just
were
took
great.
off my
They were-
headphones. It's fine.
Shut
Go
up.
ahead.
They were a glorified rank 5 deck. All right, all they did was make Pleiades and Infinity, and that was the best thing they could do. What's that? You Overload Fusioned Rampage Dragon once. Congratulations, you didn't win that duel. But now that we have Chimera, and by combining Chimera, Claw, and Realm, you can now consistently search Power Bond in your Cyber Dragon deck, and it is actually possible, and I have done it a multitude of times, to win the game by Power Bonding Cyber and Dragon. Konami, you are patron saints of card games, and I love every single one of you. All right, I'm done. I did it. That's all I needed.
We also got
Boss Monster's pretty cool too, I guess.
We also got El Dorado this year.
Yeah.
We couldn't even sell El Dorado at my work. We literally fucking had to put it in clearance to get rid of it.
Which is weird because like some people were talking about like I think you guys were like, oh yeah, El Dorado's just unwanted reprints, but like I saw all the reprints that came out of that thing, like those prices plummeted.
So what I want to talk about El Dorado, because I think I was pretty vocal, at least in like the Discord and to my group, about how I didn't like the set, because the original Maximum Gold set actually had some pretty good reprints in it. This Maximum Gold had, and while it did have Pot of Extravagance in it, which was nice, at the same time I feel like Pot of Prosperity would have been better, which I understand why they didn't do that, but I wish they would have. But they, on top of the fact that, like, a lot of the reprints, in my opinion, such as the Prank Kids reprints and the Altergeist reprints and the Mystic Mine reprint and just a bunch of the other stuff that was in this set, I felt like it wasn't really necessary in terms of the game because there was a lot of cards in there that were just dead weight, that were already pack filler or were already cheap. Again, look at Prank Kids. The deck wasn't that expensive in terms of other competitive strategies. And also, they had already hit Meow Meow Mew to 1 at that point. So it just didn't make sense to me. The Altergeist makes slightly more sense because of Brothers of Legend, which had Pookery in it. But my biggest problem with Maximum Gold was the price hike. You took a set that was $20 a box and made it $30 a box for the same amount of stuff. And
did they hike the price? I didn't even catch that.
Yeah, Maximum Gold.
Yeah, they did.
Maximum Gold was $20. El Dorado was $30. Like Bulba said, he had to put it on clearance just to get rid of it.
Huh?
Because who's gonna pay $30
Yeah,
for a box?
I was so confused when I. So, like, when I had a story for that. So, like, I was doing inventory that day, right? And so I was just, like, pulling out all the trading card stuff. So it was like, oh, Pokemon, more Darkness Blaze, Darkness Blaze, Darkness Blaze. Gold El Dorado, that's pretty cool. So I was pricing everything, right? I was like, oh, $4 a pack, $4 a pack, $30 for El Dorado. What the fuck? And I had to double take because I was like, there's no fucking way they made El Dorado $30. I told, like, my bosses didn't care, but I was like, bro, this ain't gonna sell for shit until the price drops.
Yeah.
The day it was marked for clearance, sold.
Yep. Also, another thing I didn't like about El Dorado was, and I understand why they did it, because they reprinted Eldritch in the set, which is fine. But they also put Eldritch in the last gold set, and it makes me nervous because I feel like they're going to print Eldritch in every gold set moving forward.
It makes no fucking sense to do that, though.
Like, I understand, it's like, yes, he had an alternate art, but at the same time, you didn't have to print him, just print his stuff. He was cheap. The gold version of Eldritch was like $5, and then you just print the rest of it. You didn't need to print him, but whatever. He was also pretty cheap, aside for the $100 that this one was. This one was $100, and the $20 that Cursed Eldland was, but the rest of his deck was pretty cheap. So that was El Dorado. It was a fairly Ghost from the Past feeling set. Then we had the Megatins. I don't want to discredit the Megatins, which, of course, had stuff from last year's set in it, and it also had some stuff from a deck build pack. Like, I believe it had the Adamancipators in it, which followed the trend. It had Adamancipator and some Drytron stuff in it, but notably not like Drytron Nova, which it really should have. Like, did anyone else notice that Drytron Nova was missing from that? So...
No, because I don't care about Drytron.
Like,
Yeah, I'm the same way. It's just like...
I just found it weird.
I don't play Drytrons, I don't interact with Drytrons.
Yeah. It was just one of those, like... Because usually when you see the Megatins, it's like, oh, we're going to get reprints of the big money cards from that year. And this year specifically, it felt like they left out a lot of stuff. Because... Lightning Storm wasn't in the Megatins, which would have been amazing to get. All the Dogmatica stuff was in there. Oh, the Sacred Beast structure deck, for some god-awful reason, was in there. And so was the Shadal structure deck, which, while I appreciate the Shadal structure deck being in there because that was a high-demand structure deck, why were structure decks in the Megatins? That makes no sense.
So listen, all right, I got something I want to say here. So, I get it. Structure decks, they're weird. But think of it this way. It means we're totally getting fucking foil Cyberdark cards in next year's structure deck.
No.
Oh,
it means
my
they're going to be
God.
all the pack filler. And if they are the secrets, I'm going to scream. Because they don't deserve it.
No, they don't. Fuck
Like,
you and
I
your
even
Cyberdarks.
used the Cyberdark. Hang on, sorry. I used the Sacred Beast cards back with my Eldritch Invoke Sacred Beast deck, and I still think that's one of my greatest decks I've ever like concocted in my head. Because every time I played it, I won. I won locals every time I played that deck. I still don't care about the hollow sacred beasts. Like they hollowed the circle card, the spell card, and they hollowed Dark Becky and Dark Sammy. I don't care. They didn't need it. They aren't relevant.
They also hollowed the little continuous spell, which is great.
That's what I said. I said the spell.
Yeah.
The circle spell.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was the first one I mentioned. That one's like the most important card.
I think you're right. I do actually think that, like I was joking before. I still want more of them in it. Put them in ghosts. Yeah, give me fucking Ghost or a Cyberdark Dragon.
No. Hang on. That's not what I said. Hang on. No.
I meant End Dragon.
Okay.
Not Cyber Dark Dragon. Cyber End Dragon. The Cyber Dragon monster.
Yeah. Sure.
If you're gonna reprint the Cyberdark Structure Deck cards, they're Cyberdarks. They are one of the oldest archetypes in the game at this point. The archetype is probably well over 20 years old now. If you want to put that into a set, it's at least 16. It
is. I think it's exactly 16 actually, because I think 2007. So yeah. It should be around 16.
So
no.
No.
The 14.
14.
It
Okay.
should be 14, 15 years old. 15 years old.
Put them in Ghost from the Past as some of the old ones. The old ones already have hollows. Put the new ones in there as slightly rarity bumps or whatever. Just don't put them in the tins. They don't need to be in there. Also, did we get a... Yeah, we got a deck build pack this year. I'm trying to think if we got anything else that wasn't the tins. Because I felt that the tins were kind of disappointing. Yes, we got Crossout Designator. On top... Why was there an import in the Mega Tin? Can I just say that the Megatins are starting to not feel like Megatins and they're starting to feel like a reprint set, which I get it. The Megatin is supposed to be like a big reprint set. But, like, why does it have imports in it? Why does it have structure decks in it? Why does it have all this stuff it doesn't need? It shouldn't have new cards. If you're going to introduce new cards or imports into a Megatin, it should literally just be a promo card, especially when it's cards that you've been sticking in there, like Dragoon and Crossout. Like, that makes no sense.
Oh, shit, I was wrong. Impact was the end of 2006. But no, I agree with you. I hate to burst everyone's bubble. I'm gonna be the bearer of bad news, and it's probably what I'm gonna say is probably one of those things that's like, you know, it's true in the back of your mind, you just have yet to accept it, or you just want to pretend you haven't come to the realization yet. We're getting another Lost Memory tin next year,
which is
because
stupid.
Okay, I don't think it's dumb. I think what would have been a better idea is if they sold the same tin and then just sold 3 different versions of the tin.
I have to,
and that way you'd have to collect them because like it just like change the top on like all 3, because that's what they're going to do. Next year's tin is going to be the very top fragment of the Tablet of Lost Memories. It's going to have the Egyptian gods on it, which in my head tells me they might try sticking more Egyptian god support in it, which I'm kind of cool with, because in my head it makes me think we're finally going to get Herakti, even though I know we're never going to get her. But next year's tin is going to be another Lost Memory tin. And then hopefully after that, they will go back to giving us classic Megatins, like the ones that have promo cards, like the little window in it that's like, oh, here's the
here's the
Sigrid and Neos you're going to get, you know, like.
No, I want
shit, maybe like, not the window, but like.
I want ones like this. I want ones like the gold sarcophagus tin. This was a good tin. What tin are you? 2019. This was a good tin.
That was a good tin, yeah.
This had promos in it, right?
Yeah.
5 additional foil cards.
Yeah, it had.
Yeah, that one had promos.
This had Nibiru in it.
Yeah, the Egyptian.
That's a promo.
The Egyptian gods.
Yeah, that's the one that had
Egyptian gods, Dimension Shifter, Nibiru, and
do I have a katana?
Dark Ruler No More.
I have a dark saber. I don't have a katana. Where do you see a katana? That's a dark saber.
It's like a lightsaber katana. Yeah.
Yeah,
same thing.
It goes with Baby Yoda over there.
Someone
just asked if I had a katana. Yeah, I have a katana laying on the floor casually. No, it's a dark saber.
That'd be great if you did, though. That would be. Dude, imagine a katana in one of your skits with Yugi Nono, though. That'd have been fucking hilarious.
Yeah, not actually has the katana for me. It's in case I step out of line.
But no, like
If the words Cyberdark and Meta come out of my mouth at the same time, he gets to use it.
Cardcast, you're mentioning another
Go
thing
ahead,
that also has bothered me these past few Megatins. It's that it's all Yugi, it's all Duel Monsters era themed, and it's just really tiring. But I think
here's a tin
with the 3 different tops. I think that would have been a great way to do it.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what Japan did. I don't know if it was Japan that did it. It was some special collector's box. What they did was they released the same box, and you could get all the different
with the red,
Egyptian
blue,
god
yellow?
like support out of it. But but they were red, blue, and yellow, and each one of them had different like fancy engraved artworks of Ra, Slifer, and Obelisk.
That was Japan. That I remember that.
That
one.
was a good set.
Something I want, and again, please berate me afterwards. I think it's time to let Duel Monsters rest for a little bit. You can come back to it later. Just let it rest for a little bit. Here's a cool idea for a tin. Do one of those dumb little gold tins, but engrave the top to look like all the different spirit keys from GX put together. And give me a GX themed Megatin. Give me, you know what? People are gonna flip their shit over this. Give me the stupid ass colored token variants of the Sacred Beasts that are Divine Beast token monsters. That would be so cool. Give me fucking anime artworks for Red Eye's Darkness Metal Dragon, or just something. Do something other than Duel Monsters.
Yes.
Give me Blair's Mystic cards. Give me Chaz's Beatron. Do something other than giving me Duel Monsters.
Who the
support.
fuck is Beardy?
I'm tired of it. I appreciate it, but I'm tired of it.
I'm
gonna assume it's Bulba? Because you and I have goatees. Or not goatees, whatever these are.
Mine's a goatee. It counts.
Wait a minute, dude, hold on. We're like the different evolution lines of facial hair. I just realized that.
Oh, my son!
So if my hair if my facial hair was a little thicker, right? It would go Nod, me, Bulba, because Nod has just the chin. I have the chin and the mustache, and then he's got the whole thing.
But yeah, no, I think you're correct. I think you're right on the money with letting Duel Monsters kind of take a rest. I think it's time we get some 5Ds themed stuff.
Yeah, dude, you know what we really need?
Fuck, I'll even take Zexal.
I was just gonna say, really unpopular opinion, Zexal. I can't name the last Zexal themed product.
I really liked Zexal. I don't know why people bash it.
It's probably that collection tin.
Right? That's so old too. Like I can't think of the last purely Zexal themed product, because I can tell you when the last GX and 5Ds product was. It was the fucking Jaden and Yusei tins.
Didn't they release like their little collector thing that had all the number cards plus like the key?
You know what sucks?
That was Japanese though.
You know what sucks? In Japan,
what's up, man?
To promote the next Legendary Duelist set, the one where it's all water themed, it has Shark on the front. But in America, they're swapping it to Mako.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn it.
The guy in the bottom. Cardcast.
Dude, I'll chill with even some brains. If you say so, man.
What the fuck?
I have the weakest facial hair out of anybody in this phone call.
So I think we've talked about every product that has come out this year. Did you guys have a favorite product this year? Bulba, I wanna start with you, because I think I know Cardcast's answer.
Honestly, probably the Megatin, the one with the first one, because that was like the first actual thing I opened since coming back.
No, wait, hang on. Your first product you opened this year was the 2021 Megatin?
Yeah, I told you I was super late into the game. Remember?
For this year, for 2021.
Yeah, the tin that came out this year.
Okay.
Like I barely opened anything else this year.
All right. Okay, I just wanted to double check.
I didn't open Lava. Didn't open Lightning Overdrive. Didn't fucking. The only other thing I opened was the Synchron Legendary Duelist. That's it. And that was like 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
Cardcast.
All right. So Cardcast, I think I know your answer, but what was your favorite product this year?
Oh, I was doing a bit while you guys were talking. I like just staring dead into the camera, pulled my deck box aside, pulled the deck out, set the deck box aside, started fanning through the deck, pulled out all the new cards from the Cyberdark structure deck, slowly put them out right here, put the deck box away, patted the deck box, and put it away just deadpan at the camera.
The Cyberdark structure. Of course.
That's why I was laughing.
It is, yeah, it is. I honestly, like, if it is my favorite product just because it's something I've been asking for a super long time. It's exactly what I wanted to. So yes, that's my favorite product of this year was the Cyberdark.
I figured as much. I am.
Yeah. So what about you, Mr. Host?
I'm slightly torn between Synchro Storm because obviously my boy Speedroids. I got
of course.
Yeah. Wait, was Ghost from the Past this year? No. Yes?
No, that was last year.
Okay.
Last year.
I'm going to double check real quick before answering.
Go ahead.
Because there's one thing that'll trump anything. Hang on. So I just want to know.
I could be very wrong, so I would suggest checking.
Yeah, hang on.
Pretty sure it is last year, though.
Ghost from the Past 2. When did Ghost from the Past come out? Ghost from the Past. I guess it was Ghost from the Past because that had a Ghost Rare Crystal Wing. April 16th,
that was this
2021.
Year? That was in April?
Ghost from the Past. I'm joking.
I thought that was I thought that was like last year in November.
That set was terrible. That set was so bad.
Hold up.
But it had a Ghost Rare Crystal Wing, which
I guess it was so bad that we just forgot. We just wanted to say that it was fucking last year.
No. My favorite set this year. We didn't even talk about Ghost in the Past. Jesus. My favorite set this year was probably either Synchro Storm or Donna Majesty because it had B Troopers. That was the first wave of B Trooper, and God, that deck. Something about B Trooper, just I fell in love with that deck instantly, and I don't know what's wrong with me, but
Nods the way I was with PK when I discovered it. I was just like, holy shit, I've been missing out.
Yeah. Bulba, do you have... Oh, is Bulba frozen? Is Bulba broken?
I think Bulba's broken.
I think Bulba's broken. Cardcast, did you have a least favorite set this year?
Probably Dawn of Majesty, just because I was really excited for getting Stardust support that was on the level of the Red Dragon support, and it was really disappointing.
You don't want to say...
I was like, I heard we were getting it. I was like, yeah. No, I don't. That feels like the obvious answer, right? You know. Well, then again, I did pick the Cyberdark structure deck for my favorite. So maybe I'm about to do no, but I think definitely Dawn of Majesty, just because, like I said, I was really excited for something to put Stardust back on the level or better than the level of Red Dragon, and it was terrible.
Which is kind of interesting to me because I said Dama was probably one of my favorite sets. But also we had two different reasons that we were excited for Dama.
Yeah, exactly. Bulba's camera
I think Bulba died.
I think Bulba might have died.
I think Bulba.
Oh no!
Oh no! Bulba's back.
Bulba, if you can hear me, clap 3 times.
Bulba's back.
Fuck you.
All right, Bulba. Did you have a least favorite set of this year? Oh, that's a good choice.
Fucking bravo.
But the armed dragon support.
Listen. I was fine with Armed Dragon. I was fine with the fucking whatever the fuck twin. I forgot the name of the archetype already.
Evil Twin.
Red Twin? Yeah, Evil Twin. The rest are shit.
That's fair.
It's okay, yeah.
My least favorite set. The easy one is Ghost from the Past. Just because for me, For me,
Now,
the only redeeming thing in Ghost from the Past was Crystal Wing. But but at the same time, the entire time Ghost from the Past, like once I figured out like how hard it was to pull a ghost rare, that like the ratios for ghost rares and stuff was the same as like it used to be. Like I kept calling the set, like I was like, oh, we got Ghost from the Past. Next set we're gonna get is Twinkle Twinkle Little Starlight, and it's gonna have the same fucking ratio as pulling a Starlight from a normal case. So it Ghost from the Past was just such a false advertising. Like it was clickbait the set. Like that's the best way I can put it.
Yeah.
I think
at least okay, so like at least Rage of Raw advertise it was like there's a ghost rare in here, but it's not the selling point. It's like you could get one, but it's in here.
And that's all the Legendary Duelist set. Like I mean, Synchro Storm had the big new Crystal Wing monster as the ghost rare, which thank you Konami, that was the smart choice. There was only one good choice for the ghost rare, and it was that one. Or Baron. I guess Baron could have been the ghost rare, but it should have been
They could have made it Baron, but yeah.
Because Clear Wing and Crystal Wing were ghosts, it only made sense for Crystal Clear to be the ghost.
I think the key idea behind doing ghost rares in a set like those is to just not do the new monster. Do a monster from the archetype you're supporting, right? So like in my head, like the perfect way to support a deck, right, in a set is, let's say we're doing Dark Magician support, right? You give us a bunch of new dark. An example. Don't put the fucking pitchforks down. You give us a bunch of Dark Magician stuff, right? You can put a card in there that's like Rod, Souls, Circle, whatever, and then in that same set, give us a ghost rare Dark Magician, because that's the card people think of when they think of the archetype. Just don't reprint don't give me a common Dark Magician in that set as well, and don't give extra rarities of the cards you're already printing. So like, yeah, for Ghost or from Synchro Storm, I would have done Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon or Clear Wing Synchro Dragon, and then I would have also done. I also would have been okay with Chevalier de Fleur. I would have been okay with that as well. But I do think that Nod is right where the Synchro Dragon was the prime candidate for the Ghost Rare.
So whenever they announced Synchro Storm and they said there was a Ghost Rare in it, because if you remember when Ghost from the Past was announced, we had no clue Crystal Wing was in there.
I do remember. Yeah,
I said Crystal Wing was the ghost in Synchro Storm. I put money. I was like I'll bet that Crystal Wing is the ghost in that set. And then Crystal Wing was a ghost in Ghost from the Past. So the second I had that information, I was like, it's Crystal Clearwing. There's no way it's not him.
Mm-hmm.
But, I agree with you. I do think that it is a little strange making a new card the Ghost Rare, especially one that was, at least in the Speedroid community, it's as divisive as Crystal Clearwing, which you would think Speedroid players were like, yeah, but no, because Baron was in the same set. So it's really hard to justify that card's existence, especially when it has the same stats as Crystal Wing. It's a bit divisive among Speedroid players. But, so last couple questions. Since we've all said that our favorite sets, Bulba, you said your favorite set was the Megaton. Cardcast's favorite set was the Structure Deck. Mine was Dama/Synchro Storm, one of those two. And Bulba, and we've said our least favorite sets, Bulba being Blavo, Cardcast being Dama, mine being Ghosts. I want to know, Bulba, what was your favorite card this year? What was your favorite card that got released? That wasn't a reprint, not a reprint. It can't be a reprint. It has to be a new card.
Not a reprint? Okay.
Can't be a reprint. It has to be a new card.
I'd have to say the new Armor Dragon, or that was the thing for Blava, right? The new Armor Dragon.
The new Arm Dragon, yeah.
Was there? Yeah, because I told Cardcast this when we were talking about GX, that was one of my favorite.
Just for simplicity's sake.
Yeah, because I was telling Cardcast that one of my favorite things from GX that fucking Chaz played was the Armed Dragon. So.
Oh yeah, when we were talking about our secret project, I remember that.
Cardcast, did you have a favorite card this year?
So, ironically, I actually was going to say the Armed Dragon Thunder level 10, but for a very different reason. Mm-hmm. So, and I'm changing it just because that was Bulba's, but I'm going to explain why it would have been my favorite.
I think I know.
For, like I said before, for the plebs who don't watch good Yu-Gi-Oh!, you instead watch 4Kids Yu-Gi-Oh!, There is a bit in the sub where
Yeah.
it's not
I knew
Chaz
it
it up.
was this reason.
Instead, the chant is 110, 100, 1000 Monjome Thunder.
Yeah,
And
I
then
knew
he
it.
like throws his finger in the air, right? That's what
He
Armed
does the-
Dragon
he
level
does
10 is
the
doing.
Gurren
Or
Lagann
level 10
point.
has his he's got
Yeah, he has the Gurren
Lagann point, and his effect has to do with the attack points being 110, 100, 1000, and then 10,000. But yeah, that would have been why he was my favorite, just because, like, again, there's not a lot of cards I was super excited for this year. But
His effect
really
replicates
wasn't.
that.
I
His
don't
effect
wanna
has an
be-
effect based on what his stats.
Yeah. Yeah, his entire card references that. And then, obviously, like I said, Armed Dragon Thunder is Monjome
Yome
Thunder. It's,
yeah.
but
It was a really clever
yeah.
tag.
But,
I
yeah,
wish for
yeah.
the TCG they
Um,
called it Armed Dragon
but-
Chaz. Or Armed Dragon It Up.
Yeah.
No, it should have came with like a quick play spell for like an effect, right? Just called Shred It Up because it was it's still Armed Dragon.
I think I don't want to say Chimera because Chimera is my other obvious choice, right? Cyberdark
Yeah.
Chimera.
Or Cyberdark End Dragon.
Honestly, just because I can't. Cyberdark End Dragon's cool, but Chimera is the one I care the most about. Just because he makes both decks super playable, Cyber Dragon and Cyberdark. So I think that's what I'm going to go with. Like I said, I don't feel happy saying Cyberdark's 2 answers in a row, but I'm going to say Cyberdark Chimera just because he's the Power Bond Searcher Yugi Nono failed to give us.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, to be fair,
But we
I
did
did
it.
mention shit from Bravo for both
You
my
and I
answers.
did it. We did it, Nod.
That's right. Me being Yugi Nono adjacent brought Cyberdarks into the world.
Because you're the one who's he liked that comment. I was like, all right, I guess he's cool with it. I thought that sounded kind of
Because what
aggressive. but I'm-
happened was, okay, real talk, little behind the scenes. Whenever they announced the Cyber Style structure deck and they revealed like that it was Cyberdark themed, I messaged him. And I was like, look what happened. I was talking to him about it and he was like, it's Cyberdarks, it's not Cyber Dragons.
Boo hoo.
Yeah.
There's enough Cyber Dragon support.
I need to message him and like,
Yeah.
I need to meet up with him again.
You know what?
And
You know
like
what I
duel him
want?
Cyber Dragons v Cyber Darks. I need to make that happen.
You're gonna get Fortress to hell, dude.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna force him back.
Here's a cyber deck that I want support for. Good support, not Drytron support.
Mhm.
Give me more Cyber Angel stuff. Or you know what? Better yet, I want to make a full archetype out of Cyberblader.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Oh,
That'd be a cool. That would make for I think it would make for a great legendary duelist set. You know, give us support
Yes,
that actually makes
Cyberblader support.
Cyberblader a deck or Cyber Dancer, whatever the official term for that
Cyberblade.
section of Cyber Dancer is what I'll call it. But give me Cyber Dancer stuff. That'd be really cool.
yes.
Give
trying to
me
think what my,
a Link monster that works like Infernal Devicer, where like it targets Blader and then or like give us new Cyber Blader fusion monsters. It like targets one of them and adds its materials to your hand. That would be really cool.
I'd be fine with that.
I'm trying to think what my favorite,
Not a favorite card?
I'm trying to think what it was. Because there's a lot of really cool choices.
I think you have the same problem I do. Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of choices. I mean, obviously I could pick a Speedroid card. I could pick Crystal Clearwing. I could pick Speedroid Wheel, which was our new E-Telly, which very much we needed. I could pick Evil Twin Trouble Sunny. That was something I felt Evil Twins really needed. I think for my favorite card, my favorite new card of 2021, I think I'm gonna go with High Speedroid Rubber Band Shooter, the Synchro Tuner, because he is a level 3 Synchro Tuner that summons back his materials and doesn't negate their effects, and that is insane because he's a Speedroid tuner, so you can always revive him off of Den. But also him giving you back your materials is really nice because it lets you go into Crystal Wings and Barons even easier, and it can bring back Hagodas, which then you can bring back Hagoda again off his own effect. It just allows a lot of combo strings that Speedroids haven't been able to do for a really long time. He also searches Speedroid Wheel if you don't need to keep Synchro Summoning, which is nice. I think I'm going to go with him. I think I'm gonna go with him. So I have two more. I have two more questions, but Trouble Sunny's a tough second place. That's a good second place. Is the Link 4 Evil Twin?
That's fair. That's fair.
That's probably my second favorite. So I have two more questions. Bulbo, what was your favorite reprint of this year?
Oh, shit.
I already know my answer.
Oh, you had to, I knew this question was coming up.
I'm
gonna need a minute. Just go ask Cardcast.
No, I'll go first. I already know my answer because I saw Cardcast roll his head back when I asked it. Other answer. It has to be Crystal Wing's my favorite card ever. It's my favorite card in all of existence. So it getting a Ghost Rare to match Clear Wing was a godsend, especially since way back when Mio bought me a Ghost Rare Clear Wing because there was no Ghost Rare Crystal Wing. So, and also the story of how I got my Ghost Rare Crystal Wing was a history repeats itself type story. In the sense of the first Crystal Wing I ever got came from my best friend, or one of my best friends, James. He's like a brother to me. And he traded the original one to me, and then he pulled the Ghost Rare and ended up selling that one to me. So,
I think I have an answer.
alrighty.
What is your answer?
And surprisingly, it's not a Cyberdark card. Shocker. But it is kind of a lackluster answer. I'll tell you that now. It is a lackluster answer. I'm really happy with the Verte reprint in the gold.
That's fair.
I think.
Verte got a reprint.
I can't think of anything better. Like other than no, because Gold Dark Edition was last year. So yeah, I'm just gonna say Verte just for an easy go-to answer.
Yeah.
It dropped from 52 to 15, which is kind of a big dub.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's gonna be my answer is the Verte reprint.
All right, Bulba, you got an answer for us?
Didn't I think I do. Didn't Joker get a reprint at King's Court?
Joker?
Skullcrobat?
No, Joker in King's Court.
Joker's Night was new.
Art.
What was it that got a reprint in King's Court? I'm trying to remember.
Oh, Arcana Knight Joker?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in King's Court.
Yeah, I'll say that one because that was one of my favorite archetypes.
All right. Last question before we log off. Because it is 11:05.
If the last one was any indicator, this one's gonna be tough as fuck.
What was your least favorite card this year? And again, this one has to be a new card that came out. It cannot be a
Hey Jay, fuck you guys. I'm going to bed.
It can't be a reprint.
What did he say?
Least favorite card. Or Bulba.
No, what did Bulba say?
Bulba's like, fuck
I
you guys.
said
I'm going to bed.
DPG. Fuck him.
Oh, DPG.
Oh, don't
Ooh.
be like that.
That's fair though.
Don't be butthurt about it.
That's valid.
I guess. Shit. I don't know.
But no, genuinely, DPG pissed me off.
This one's for you, baby boy. Dragonroid, because Konami can't grow a pair and put non-Speedroid Roid monster on a card.
Why can't Dragonroid search Mixeroid? Dragonroid can't search the best Vehicroid.
Am I wrong
so
though?
stupid.
Is there not I know there's not a card in the game I know there's not any card in the game that says anything close to this, but it would be so easy to just put one non-archetype name, sub-archetype, literally, it'd be so easy to put non-Speedroid Roid monster on a card.
Does Dragonroid specify a machine Cyberdark?
It doesn't specify a Cyberdark at all.
Oh, so they could have just had it search a level 4
Dragonroid
Void machine monster. If you don't want it to search Terratop, just make it say level 4 machine Roid. Then it can't search Terratop.
Yeah.
Yeah, even level, name description, archetype, that would have been so much easier.
The card searches one non-Wind
Roid monster.
Or one non-Wind Roid monster, yeah.
I forgot he's not a Cyberdark. He just prevents your fusion summons from being negated or something. He's he's a
and then, what he does is Yeah, his sub effect is it's your opponent cannot. You discard this card at the beginning of the turn. Your opponent cannot respond to the effect of fusion summoning or the effect of fusion monsters for the turn.
He becomes an Alistair field spell for a turn.
Yeah. And then OPT, it turns itself into a dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, DPG, Dragonroid.
Which is really weird because I feel like you and I did a video at one point this year where I was over the moon about Dragonroid.
I think so. We at least talked about it.
Yeah.
My least favorite card of this year. Jesus. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna say Sword Soul Moye. I'm gonna go with Sword Soul Moye.
The guys who made Minecraft?
Sword Soul Moye.
Sword Soul Mojang?
Sword Soul Mojang. I'm gonna go with Moye.
That's great.
There's a lot of other picks. You can honestly pick any random pack. Wait, hang on. You know what? I have an actual answer. Hang on. I have a real answer. The B-Trooper Fusion. Hold up.
You don't like that card?
No, it's terrible.
Wait a minute.
Okay, so the B-Troop... So first of all, B-Troopers are a Link deck. If you were going to give them anything, give them a Synchro monster. Give them a Synchro level 5. Because guess what? Everyone's already using Sting, and they're already... And B-Troopers and... Yeah, B-Troopers are level 3. So it just makes sense to make a level 5 so that way they work together, and they just make the level 5 do something as a Synchro. Why do you have to key in some stupid fusion spell that's not even good with a 4-material fusion, add in some stupid token generation mechanic, and then the fusion monster is only unaffected by monster effects or unaffected by card effects until the opponent's end phase? I put 4 monsters into that thing. It should be better than it is. And on top of that, it only summons back a thing at the end of the battle phase. Why? It should be whenever I kill something with my big B.
God.
I just realized how terrible it was.
Mom,
Here's
Dad,
the
I'm
thing.
scared.
So here's the thing, Nod. I knew that it wasn't great effect-wise. I completely phased out of my mind that it cost 4 fucking materials. I thought it was just a shitty 2-material fusion monster.
See, it would be different. I would say it's actually fairly decent if the fusion spell said, if you, like some of the other B-Trooper stuff, said if you control a 3k bug, you can use materials from your deck as well. That'd be and especially with B-Troopers, where there was stuff that you could already do while dumping out of your deck, but also having the cost of yep, I summoned Atlas, now I can use my fusion spell, send Atlas or Neptune, and then dump 3 other bugs from the deck, because guess what? There's no real bugs that do anything. And on top of that, you could have had it say 4 B-Troopers if you were really concerned about people sending Goki Poles.
I have a question. Can I change my answer to a card that was announced this year?
No. It didn't come out.
Damn, I was gonna fucking blast Branded Fusion.
But no, the B-Trooper Fusion
Seriously,
monster.
what?
Yeah, I know.
What?
How do you fucking ban Destiny Fusion and then make another Destiny Fusion? How do you make a mistake like that? How does that happen?
I know, buddy.
I fucking love and hate Konami so much.
I don't
hope as we get a good B-Trooper fusion in the future. I think of Japan when/if they ever get B-Trooper, instead of giving them some random main deck monster, should either give them a new fusion monster that's a 2-piece fusion, or should just give them another level 4 or 3 that does something good. Maybe an actual piece of back row. That would be nice. Maybe a spell and trap negate like they should have gotten.
Yeah,
just saying, Konami.
Cool.
Just saying, Konami. They pre-nerfed. When did the what?
When do the Nordic cards come out? That's
No
next
clue.
year, right? Battle of Chaos?
Sometime next year,
I
yeah.
think they're in Battle of
That's
Chaos.
gonna be
That's the
mine.
first set of next year.
When we is it the first set?
Mm-hmm.
So close. When we do the same video next year, that's my answer. You know, all my answers, they're all gonna be Nordic cards.
All right.
The answer, okay, Battles of Chaos is gonna be the greatest set of all. Great.
I want them, Matt. But with all that said, because it is currently 11-12 for me, I'm going to log off. I want to thank everyone for coming in. I want to thank everyone for watching. I want to thank Cardcast, my boy. I want to thank Bulba, my other boy, for joining me on